All right, guys. So they're building some new houses around my neighborhood. So I decided to come out over here. Just a nice little place with some rough terrain and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, I figured maybe a little change of scenery, new spot. Yeah, but this looks pretty cool and should be pretty challenging. We're just starting on a mulch patch. And yes, I am still running the Junior Racing controller. Working great so far. Went mudding earlier, so that's why there's a lot of mud on there. I did flip it. Did get the electronics wet a little bit. Yeah, just doing a little bit of crawling. Now, I don't know if I'm probably not gonna make it up these hills, but we'll just give it a shot anyways. Okay, it's really loose over here. Give it a little bit of speed. High centering on some rocks and stuff. So maybe we just got to give it a little bit more of a better approach. Just got to line ourselves up with that rock. I almost had it right there. Looks like we're not gonna make it up. I think I just dug a rut, so it's not gonna make it. Try to go a little more right this time. Nah, it looks like we're not gonna make it up here this way, so we'll try another way. Alright, we're just gonna reroute and try to go this way up here. My hand's starting to get a little tired from doing the one-handed steering. It just gets really, really powdery over here, so that's why it doesn't get a lot of traction with these stock tires. And the stock tires are pretty decent on this rig. I just went on Thingiverse and picked out a bunch of stuff that I would like to 3D print. There's a couple sets of wheels that they 3D print that you can get. Rims, I'm gonna try to 3D print the fake Method wheels. That's not gonna be for a long time though, until I can go to the library. So yeah, one of those. I was gonna 3D print a roof rack that will go across the whole span. Either one that, or I also found a roll cage for the rear of this instead of the cap. And then probably gonna 3D print some shovels and stuff if I could find them. But yeah, I can go. And there's also a camper shell for the rear of it, but I'm probably not gonna do that. That's a lot. It's spinning, but if I could just get some traction. Oh yeah, we're so close. Now we're just hung up on this rock over here a little bit. Just gotta try to get this wheel over it. Oh, there we go. Nothing a little speed can't fix. Man, I'm pretty surprised. This 180 motor, the stock one, is doing pretty good, not gonna lie. I think I'm just gonna keep it in there. There's only a few issues where, only a few problems where sometimes it does run out of power, but nothing a little run up can't fix, you know? It just adds to the challenge with this truck. But I think if I were to upgrade this motor, I'd probably go with the 370 size with the single speed with the metal, because it doesn't hang as low, and also I only have a 3-channel receiver, so controller. So I've seen people do it. You can remove the servo on the 2-speed transmission, and then you can have a switch so that you can manually change it. But I think it's too much for me. I don't need it. I'll probably just go with the 370. The dual N20 motors are like probably the best for high center ground clearance and rock crawling, but they're really torquey, but there's no top speed. So I think I would go with the I kind of want a little more top speed. So I'm getting hung up on a little twig in the ground on a differential. If I just power out of it. Alright, I'm just gonna pull myself out because I'm stuck on this root over here. Oh, we're deep. We're stuck in there. It was all on the arms and everything. But, yeah. We're gonna go into the sand now. A little bit of a side slope right there. Just need some speed. This thing does pretty good on the sand, surprisingly. I thought it would just dig right in and not move, but yeah, when I drove it on the beach in here and stuff like that, it does pretty good. You just gotta give it some speed, you know? It's like the real thing. Like if you ever been out on a truck on the beach, it drives just like that. It sinks in and stuff. But it's pretty good. Does a job. Now we're getting to some really loose stuff right here. Gotta back up. Alright, this is gonna be a little bit difficult because it gets really loose over here. But this truck is really nice, right? Like just trails and stuff like that, subtle trails. I'm gonna try to make it up with this mound, I guess. There's a lot of rocks over here. Oh, it's barely moving. It's digging itself. We gotta back out. Whenever you start to dig, don't keep on flooring it because you're just gonna make a bigger hole for yourself. Sometimes you can just. Sometimes if you start digging, and if you stop immediately, you can back out. But sometimes you can't if you just keep on digging. I just gotta position myself a little more straight. Oh, we're moving, but barely. Oh, yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it up here. I think it just simply doesn't have enough speed. If I had a little more speed, I think I'd be able to get up it, but yeah, it did run out of power. And I was also I was at the pumpkins. I was I can't speak today. It was burying itself basically. This rock right here, I gotta get around that rock. There we go. It just gotta get some traction, but oh, there we go. This truck has some pretty decent flex too, for what it is. Alright, well, we made it all the way over here. I don't want to go over here because I don't know if there's people working in the house. So let's just turn you all around and we'll go back the other way. Alright. We're a little bit from afar, but let me see if I can just zoom you guys in a little more. There you go. But pretty rocky right over here, but it gets right over it. Just right here, just struggles a little bit. If I go a little more right, I think I would be able to, there's a root in the way. There we go. Oh, come on. It's a dumb root that's out of the ground. There we go. Just zoom you guys out a little bit. I'll come over here. It's these sticks and everything sticking out of the ground. That's what's happening. So it's just getting stuck on it. I don't know if we're gonna make it up here just because of all the roots. Oh! We're high centered on the transmission. Man, that skid plate has been, oh, you guys aren't focused. Sorry. Hold on. You guys out a little bit. That skid plate is really doing wonders. It's protecting the drive shaft. I mean, protecting the transmission, as well as is helping out a lot with kind of rubbing over things. But I think that's just one. It's just one of these situations where it's just too steep of an incline, and we can't really go on an angle because if I move these roots out of the way. Hold on. All right, we'll try this. I'm gonna go. I move some of the roots out of the way. We're gonna back up and go on an angle like this and see if we can make it. I don't think we are though. I think it's just simply too much for this truck because it keeps on like sliding. Oh, yeah, it's just it's too steep. But there is another alternative route that we can go through that's a little less steep. Let me just hop over here. All right, we're just gonna slowly make it. Try not to flip it. I think we'll just back up because we kind of got to go straight anyways. This thing, the only thing that this thing suffers from is the turning radius is not the best, but it's not that difficult. It's not bad though. Like it's good enough, you know. I think we're gonna go this way around it. It doesn't have enough power to them. Oh, we just flipped it. It doesn't have enough power to clear out these bushes right here. But it is pretty tall for this rig, so, I mean, it's basically a tree, a small tree for this. So, really any truck probably wouldn't have enough power to clear down a tree, you know? You just gotta think of this on a scale level, you know? This is like a stock truck in a scale level. So, if you think about it, a stock truck doing all this terrain, and this is 1/16 scale, you got to think that it does pretty good for what it is. Alright, let's come back over here. Man, this place is pretty fun. I should come back here more often. I'm not really in their way because the house is over there behind this dirt, so as long as I stay over here, I think I'll be alright until they build the house, or they finish building the house. But it is pretty nice. I do like it. I was thinking about bringing my LST back here, but I think it would just be too much. I think people will complain because it is pretty loud. But yeah, guys, I don't know if I'm going to record this, but a few, my uncles they all have Nitro RCs, so we're gonna have me, my dad, my two uncles racing around with the Nitros, so that would be a cool video if we're gonna do it. I don't know if we're gonna do it yet, but hopefully we will. But it should be a fun time, that's for sure. I think how I'll do it is I'll ride mine in the beginning, shut it off in the middle, and record other people, and then ride mine at the end. Because I want to get mine, but I also want to get everybody else's. So either that, or I might have another camera somewhere, maybe like propped up in a tree or something like that to get the dirt track or the jump or something like that if people want to take it. All right, well, here's some pretty loose sand. I want to try a downslope. I know I can't get it up here. Get up here. I mean, really, it's super loose sand. Like that's loose. So I think I'm not gonna be able to make it up, but I should be able to make it down. That'll be interesting. Yeah, it's just digging in. That's a rock in my way. There we go. Just gun it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I think I already did this before. Alright, so we're gonna put it up here and see if we can make it down a slope. Alright guys, sorry for if there's a little bit of wind, but wow, that's sketchy. I'm gonna zoom you guys out a little bit, just so you guys can see it. They're very long. I might flip it right here. Oh wow, it just kind of slid down like that. It's kind of bringing down a lot of sand with it. Wow, not that bad. It's a pretty big drop, but made it. I think it's just the sand helped it slide down. Over here is really hard because it is pretty much a drop, but I'm gonna try it because right here I can land onto the sand and it's pretty straight down. So yeah, let's try that. Okay, now this is gonna be pretty sketchy. I'm gonna try to back up and try to like here, I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. But I'm gonna try to go this way down it. So we're gonna have to try to. We're just hooked up on something right now, and it's also very loose over here. Hopefully, once we get to the dirt, it shouldn't be that bad. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna make it. We're just digging holes. So, yeah, let me reposition, get up there and reposition it right on the top. Now this is pretty sketchy. I don't know, I might flip it, but that would be really bad because I can't catch it. But, oh my god, we're just sliding down. I gotta try to make it in there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, don't flip, don't flip, don't flip. I should just. Oh yeah. Oh, I caught it, kinda. I hope I didn't just break anything. That was a big flip. Oh man, that was from up there. But let's just take that with the camper shell. Didn't lose nothing. I just keep spare parts in there and stuff. Everything looks pretty good. Let's see if we can drive it. We're good. Oh my god, that was sketchy. Yeah, I mean, we've pretty much done everything over here, so I guess it's gonna cut the video. See you guys in the next video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, guys.